welcome to the Sunday Live. Hope you's all okay and fine and well, and your families are okay. Um, Thought I'd do the live, for a while because TV's not working at the moment. It's internet has gone off on it for some reason. So We're using from the Optus network. So yeah, I hope you enjoy, and a lot of subscribers that have unsubscribed for some reason. I hope they do come back. I do appreciate them. Anyway, there's lots of videos that have been put out today, lots of short videos, and thought I'd jump on to explain what those videos were about. And to let you know what's going on this week as well, because this is why we do these sessions as well, to let you know what's going on this week. We are gonna be up and down doing things that we've got to do, trying to get paperwork finished for the dog. If we can this week, I'll go and get the thing when I'm there to hope that gets done. Also, there's going to be lots of Bluey action, lots of multiple trips down to the bin with him, which I'll be filming and stuff like that, so you guys can watch along with me. Also, we have getting a new lady to do the Monday shifts. We are working on that. So we do. Sorry guys, my TV keeps wanting to work and then it doesn't want to work. So I've got to keep its internet connection is not working on the TV for some reason, and I've been trying all morning to figure out why that isn't working. As well as doing a few things downstairs, taking a few bits and pieces off the wall, like my key thing, which I want to take with me to the other place. I've been taking that down from the wall and all that sort of thing. So it's getting anxious before we move out. It's only a week to go. We only got next week to go. Um, it is very, very exciting. There's lots of videos will be coming out of, driving to solicitors, and Spotlight video tomorrow where we go to Spotlight. There'll be curtains and that. Lots of short videos coming. Lots of other videos coming too in Spotlight. Good morning, David. How are you today? Welcome to the channel. Hope you do like and subscribe to the channel and that you do enjoy it, David. Very much. I'm proud to have you on here. Proud to have you all on here. So yeah, if I can ask people to stay subscribed to the channel, it does help us. We have a lot of people that have been leaving the channel for some reason. I do apologise about me not doing a live yesterday. We will today. Thank you. I'm good today, by the way. Yes, thank you. I don't read many big comments because my reading's not that good, but yes, I do. I'm feeling good today. Yes, I had a good night's sleep yesterday. Being the 13th of July, which it is, something was bound to go wrong, like the TV not working, which it's not because of the YouTube situation. It needs a password or something, so it's just one of those things that's not working, unfortunately. But we will figure that out. It's fine. It's fine. Geez, a lot of people I have subscribed. Thank you much for subscribing. Thank you everyone that is subscribed. I do appreciate it very much. As I said, lots of stuff going on this week. This week coming up is the last week that we'll be in this unit here. Be the last week that you'll see me do a lot of packing, a lot of Bluey running around. It's all happening. This week it is all happening. It's flat chat. It is all very much happening. And yeah, I'm very, very pleased to take you guys along for the ride with me, because all the support people will be, coming with me to do different things. There's changes of address, all that good stuff as well, to share with everybody on the channel. And of course, it's our 1 month anniversary the week after next. I'm pretty sure that's on a Tuesday. It will be 1 year since I started the YouTube channel, which is really, really cool. And I couldn't be more pleased for all the love and support that you guys do give me on the channel. It's really, really cool to see how much love and support we get. And yeah, I love you all. I love you. I really do love you all. And thank you guys too for all the super chats that you have been sending me. I do appreciate it. As I said, it goes to the doggy fund. And we very much do appreciate that. It does help us out a hell of a lot. And, you know, just keep liking the videos, keep watching our videos. That's to us that's very important, that you watch our videos and keep us, you know, in your thoughts and all that. Because you know, shifting is never an easy time for anyone. It's always a very stressful sort of time, you know, when you've got to do this, you've got to do that, and sort of you are trying to do it all at once, sort of thing. So bear with us, is all that to do as well. I think this Friday coming up will be the last live, yeah, sort of wine time with Pete, unless I do one on Sunday, which will be the very last time with people, but it'll only be me. I can't do Friday. Would definitely be probably the last wine time with Pete, because it will, I think what's her name is coming, Elise. I'm trying to think. Elise is coming next Friday as well. So you get wine time for this week, and we're not quite sure at the other place where we're going to do the lives exactly. We have to find out exactly where we are going to be doing the lives when we get there. What is this channel about? Oh, okay, I'll explain it for the people that are asking me what is this channel about. It's about me having ADHD and autism, and I put myself out here by showing you what I'm doing on my channel. I take you with me, with my support workers that come with me when I go driving and stuff like that. I do multiple videos. I don't edit my videos, I just put them up raw the way they are. And I also don't believe in hiding anything, because I reckon the more you hide on the channel, the more people think, oh well, what's up with this guy? He's not really real. He's not, you know, showing us the facts. I believe in showing everyone the real me, the real everyday life struggle with people with ADHD and autism, and I'm no different. I do struggle. I have my ups, I have my downs. There's people know on my channel that have been here from the day when I started the channel, which is a lot of you guys have been here on the channel. And I do, you know, I've got all the love and respect for you guys that have been here. There is a diary video of this posted. It came out. It's an 11-minute video about letting you know what's going on. I have ADHD too. Well, welcome to the channel. We do appreciate it. Very, very much appreciate it, my friend. It's not an easy thing to have. I guarantee you that. You get your ups, you get your downs. I don't take any medication. For people that are wondering, do you take medication, Pete, for your ADHD? No, I don't take medication for my ADHD. I usually find a cup of herbal tea is, or listen to some music. If you listen to some music, yes, that can calm you down, and that can sort of help you as well, yes, if that's how you control your ADHD. That's really, really cool, because people have got different ways of dealing with it, you know. Some people do really struggle with it. Some people can just, you know, oh, medication that will do it for me. But, you know, some medications with ADHD can really zonk you out. And when I was on medication for my ADHD, it really did used to zonk me out. I used to walk around like a zombie, not knowing what I'm doing, not knowing where I am, sort of thing. And it it can get to you after a while. It can get to you. It's not something I would recommend that you try and fix yourself. Go and see a specialist if you're not coping in that, because it does affect people in different ways. Me, I'm lucky. I've got the support that I've got. My support workers come 4 days a week to help me out, and they give me all the love and support that I need, and they come with me here and there. We do fun things together. They help me set up my bank account and stuff like that. So they really are cool. They really are good people, and yes, they'll be here tomorrow. Yes, they will be here tomorrow. And yeah, I'm looking forward to having them here to help me out, because as I said, this week coming up is a very stressful time for shifting, because you do a lot of shifting, and a lot of people have got mixed emotions because people are hurrying, people doing this. So you've got to sort of sometimes take a step back, and especially someone in my condition with ADHD, it makes it very hard for me to sort of step back, because I've got a father that's very bossy. And he's sort of always in a hurry. And he's 88 years old. You'd think he'd slow down, and he makes it very, very hard. And for someone like me, I'm very already on a higher level, sort of thing with the anxiety. So for me, I've got to just take my own pace. Because the more you rush, that's when the ADHD kicks out, and that's when you say things, and you can get yourself in trouble. So I just have to just take my own step back. Um, my father does like to take over. He always has liked to take over. But for me, I just let it go in one ear and out the other. That's the best way to do it with him on situations like this for shifting and that. Because shifting is a very stressful thing, because you don't know how much stuff that you end up collecting over the years, because you do collect a hell of a lot of stuff. It's not just people think, oh yeah, you only collect little bits and pieces here and there. You don't. After 4 years, you do collect a hell of a lot of stuff, and most people sort of don't realise how much stuff they do really collect. When it is a shitload of stuff that you do collect, and it's good just to have a bit of fun while you're getting rid of the stuff to the rubbish. Like, there'll be lots of Bluey videos coming out tomorrow where I'm up and down to the rubbish bin with Bluey, because I want to do a few of those for this week coming up. I know it's going to rain a bit this week, so I've got to pick which days it's not going to be raining, so we don't take him down there when he doesn't get water, because those mobility scooters, they're not meant to get water on them, because then they start sort of breaking down and stuff like that. So because they're electric, they're battery operated. You've got to take it very, very easy with when you ride them in the wet, or in the what do you call it. So you do have to take it very easy with them. I'm looking forward to getting to retirement village, as I said, to get my retirement villages. Now I'm going to put this out there, because I know there's a lot of people are going to be wondering, well, Pete, why do you have to go for all this rigmarole to get yourself a dog? What is the meaning of that? Can you explain it to us? And okay, I will explain it to you. The retirement village where I'm going, you've got to get permission for this, permission for that. It's, for me, it's a whole, it's, and I'm sorry to say this, because I know a lot of people do live in retirement villages. So I'm not bagging them. I'm not, but for me, I do reckon it's a whole heap of bullshit. You got to get permission for this. I'm only bringing a small dog, but I've got to get permission for it. They've got to have a meeting about it. Oh, and gee Louise. And then after that, they give you permission. Then you got to go. Then you go. I'm going for a dog, which I'm going to adopt. There's going to be a doggy adoption thing that someone gave me. My lady I went for, my podiatrist, she gave me this doggy thing where you can phone up and you adopt a dog. They're already fostered by people, and you adopt one. And that's why I'm going to go. It's going to be a pure Shih Tzu, because I reckon that's the way to go. 7 months if I can get one, that would be fantastic. And they're really good companions. You know what to say, a dog is a man's best friend sort of thing. Well, this is very, very true. They are. They show you a lot of love, and for someone like me, I do very much do love little doggies. Always have. Don't get me wrong. There's not a day that goes by when I don't think of little Cindy. She will always be a very, very special part of my life. Don't get me wrong. I had her 13 years, and that's a hell of a long time. Hell of a long time to have a little doggy. But as I said, it's time now to move on, and yeah, I've still got another dog life left in me, and I want to make the best of it if I can, and just have something to take out for a walk and go to the beach with, take her for a drive here and there with to support people. Someone that can be like a companion to me. I know a lot of you guys are probably thinking, well, why don't you get yourself a girlfriend, Big P? At the moment, I haven't found one. When one comes along, the right one for me, that's a totally different story. But I've always been a dog person. I have had multiple cats before people do ask me, yes, I have. But I don't know, the dogs are a different thing. They rely on you more, and they're sort of you can take them for a walk to the beach. You take them for a drive with you. You really can't take a cat for a drive with you unless you really trained it. And then when you stir at a cat, sometimes they look at you and they go like that. And so yeah, I'm definitely a dog person. Always have been. So getting another one is very excited. Also for the channel, because I know you guys very, very much have missed Cindy, because you sent me your kind messages and your kind thoughts, and there's been a hell of a lot of you that have said, I'm sorry, Pete, to hear about Cindy. We are very, very sorry. And for that, I do appreciate all you guys for saying that to me, because it made me feel a lot more happier than I've been in days, because as you know, last Sunday was very emotional for me to do any sort of live chats for a long period of time, because I did have Cindy sort of on my mind, and it was weighing heavily on my mind, and don't you know like to say um, that I was very, very sad at Cindy. I actually went in my bed on last Sunday night and had a good cry. And I know a lot of people are going to say, you bloody wimp. I did have a big cry, and got most of it out of my system. There's still this unit here too. It's good that I'm moving out the week after next, because there's a lot of memories that are here with little Cindy. There's a lot of memories that are here, or her on the couch with me, jumping up at the scream, and there is a lot of memories. So I reckon in a new area, it's going to be a bit more easier for me. The memories sort of won't be there all the time with me. If you know what I mean, like I won't be looking around, I won't see her there, or I won't see her here. At the moment, yesterday, for example, I cooked mild butter chicken, and it was a strange feeling to do mild butter chicken, because I kept watching where I was in the kitchen. I kept waiting for Cindy to come up to me for a teeth cleaner or chewy, that she always used to do it, and to see her not do that was sort of really, really, really funny. And you guys have been along for the journey of Cindy, and you know that Cindy was a very big part of my life, as you guys know. All the girls, were very sad about Cindy and all that. We were also hoping, another news about Olivia, we were hoping that Olivia would do Mondays, but unfortunately she doesn't want to do Mondays, only Fridays, which is fine. That's the decision she made. It would have been good to have it 2 days a week. That would be excellent. But unfortunately it didn't work out that way. Tomorrow we got Kiara, but we are trying to find someone to cover it the following Monday. So we are trying to find someone new to join, to join, don't laugh, to join the dream team. I do excuse myself for that, I did not mean to do that. So we are trying to find someone to cover that shift. So there'll be 4 girls in the team now, and I don't know who the new one will be. I have to get to know her and stuff like that, and yeah, hopefully life is good. She has to be someone that likes to do the lives, of course, with me and read the comments out for me, and someone that dislikes YouTube and doing everyday stuff on the live channel with me. Because yeah, with the dream team, part of working with me is doing the lives with me, helping me read the questions, filming for me, helping me film. Because a lot of you know my filming, when I film something on the video, it's not exactly sometimes 100%. Sometimes, you know, I'll sort of aim like that, but I'll be filming probably something that way instead of filming it that way. When the ladies film, they exactly know where to film and how to film, and that's what makes it, I reckon that's what makes it so special, because we show you in the lives and the videos that we show you that we're only human. We do stuff up. We don't, you know, pretend to be someone that we're not on the dream team. It's who we are. You see what you get, and we just you know, we put the videos out for you guys to watch, because at the end of the day, the videos are for you to watch and for everyone else. Because I know a lot of people on here, they tell their friends, oh, the Dream Team, where we watch that channel, that's a pretty good channel. And I know a lot of people have been unsubscribing for whatever reason. Maybe it's because I don't do lives every day. I was going to do one yesterday, but I just got so far into watching Neighbours, and I knew that I would try and catch up on Neighbours, and it made it very hard for me to sort of catch up with Neighbours and do the live at the same time, because I knew I had to cook in the afternoon and then do the Neighbours as well. But you know, I decided, well, jump on today, because Sunday is my day at doing lives, and of course you guys, you always love me when I'm here doing the live, and I do appreciate and respect that, because sometimes doing the lives is hard. You are not a you are not a wimp. I'm not a wimp. No, no, I'm not a wimp. I try to do what I can, and try to bring a bit of joy into people's lives. Thank you for saying that to me. I like people with ADHD do find it hard to be on social media, to do lives on their own, but hey, I just put myself out there, you know. People think, you know, most of you guys always think good stuff about me, which I'm, yeah, very pleased about. We get some people that don't like what the channel's about. They don't like what we're doing, and which I can understand. That not just as I said to people that always do watch the channel, I'm not here to please everyone. I'm here because this is what I want to do. This is my hobby of doing YouTube videos and TikTok videos and social media and all that. I do that because that's something I'm passionate about doing. I don't do it because I want to be, you know, someone that just is out to make a bob or two. That's not the way I roll. I mean, as you know, some of my views, they don't get many views, but hey, that's not the point of the channel. The point of the channel is not to get, you know, views. Views will come as they come. We get good views, sometimes we get bad views. It just depends what video comes out and if people do like it. People that have been on here for a very long time and have supported me on the channel, got all the love and respect for them. They know that my videos, I put out what I can, and I don't try to sugarcoat it or beat around the bush and sort of say, oh no, this bit here, no, get rid of that bit. I want to give you all the bit. If an F word comes out, or shit comes out, word comes out, or whatever comes out, that will be left in the video, because that's what makes the video the way it is. With me and the Dream Team, we'll just, you know, be talking about what someone done on the weekend. where they went, how was their weekend, sort of thing, and we'll discuss that, and we'll just leave it in the video. We won't sort of try and take it out of the video, if you know what I mean, because at the end of the day, you guys do subscribe to the channel to watch the videos. You want something that's going to sort of make you laugh. When I'm doing something funny, people like to sort of follow my story on behind the scenes of Pete. What's he doing? How's he feeling today? What's today going to bring? And you guys all want to be there for that. And again, I do appreciate it, because not many people can put themselves out like I'm doing. Especially people, oh, back is a bit sore. Especially people, I'm just going to sit back for a while, guys. Especially people like me, I'll just put yous here. There we go. Especially people like me that do struggle with their reading. It does make it very, very hard to put themselves out there. But I believe if you want the channel bad enough and you want to put your material out the best that you can do, then just put yourself out there, give it a go. If it doesn't work out, you can always say, well, hey, I gave it a try, it didn't work out for me, it wasn't for me, and just, you will find a platform for you to be on. Social media can be mean. I'm not saying it can't be mean. Sometimes you get people that say things that can upset you, can hurt you, but they don't to me, because it's like water off a duck's back to me. But some people do get offended easy when other people say stuff to, upset them and stuff like that, so I can understand. But at the end of the day, you've got to be strong, and you got to take every day one step at a time. Never try and rush in anything you do in life. Like, never, if you, for example, in a relationship, never try and rush when you're starting to get to know the person. Just take it one day at a time, one step at a time. If it works out, that's fantastic news. And I've learnt from past relationships, you've got to sort of take things easy. You can't rush into them, and because it's like everything you do in life, things are always probably not going to go the way that you want to. They're going to go on a different path, and it does happen. And all I can say, if it does happen, guys, don't be afraid or anything. I'm just trying to check. Someone keeps saying to me something. Hang on, guys. Oh yeah, it's okay. No, it's okay, guys. I thought my lighting had gone down on my phone, but no, it's okay. It was maybe my eyesight that was going down instead. So there's a couple of good things coming up. Also, I'd like to bring up too, when I'm on the live chat, not me dinner either. You get it? Bring up, not me dinner either. I just like to, I know a lot of people are saying, hey, good one, Pete, you told a good joke. I did. It's a classic. Don't forget it, write it down if you want to. Bring it up, but not your dinner. There you go. Just try and watch out for the videos that are coming out this week. They're going to be caucus. They're really going to be cool videos, and I'm going to love making them for you and filming them for you, because at the end of the day, that's what I do. That's what I do best. When I do my videoing, I like to show you guys what's going on and how I'm doing it, sort of thing. And a lot of people do ask me, is it hard for you to do the videos? How do you do your videos if you don't? Because a lot of people have got questions for me like that, because I know already not be able to read that well. I know there's still a lot of questions that are going to be asked. How do you do your videos, and what's the technique, and all this. To do my videos, it's just a matter of if something catches my eye, and I'll put it in there. I'll just film it, and it will be, if it's something interesting that I want you guys to really know about, then I'll film it, because at the end of the day, I'm just not going to film random stuff, because people want to know the everyday life of what Pete is doing. you know, because that's what the Dream Team is about. My life story on the everyday life of being me and having support people that do look after you. Because at the end of the day, that's why I did start the YouTube and TikTok channel, because I wanted people to see the real me, how I go through everyday life and how I film what I do. And I do like to chuck a few jokes in, because that's just the way, it's just the way I am. Because I know myself, and I know if I take life too serious, that's when things start to build up, and this is when you do start to get yourself upset and yourself emotionally and all that. And at the end of the day, that's no good for anyone to sort of get themselves into that situation. You've got to sort of be mindful, really, too, what's going on in life. Um, don't let people try and walk all over you, sort of thing. Try and stand up for yourself the best you can, without getting yourself into an argument or getting into an argument with anyone else. I mean, that's you want to try and avoid that at any cost. But yeah, at the end of the day, I do put the videos out for you guys because I know you like to see what I'm doing, and you do like to see the rest of the Dream Team. And you know, as I say in all my videos, there's a lot of good people on the Dream Team, especially on the channel here. You got I've got so many people that have liked and subscribed over the past nearly over the past year that I've been on the channel. There's been a hell of a lot of you that have liked and subscribed, and I'm very grateful for your subscribing. And you know, I hope you do get something out of the channel, if it's not only from me just doing my normal day idiotic stuff that I always do, just to, you know, to be me. I have realized by doing the videos that I'm doing, because I do try to do the videos to make people laugh, and sometimes videos don't go the sort of way that I want them to go. They sort of, you know, because I've got a picture in my mind how I'm going to do the video, and then at the end of when I'm done it, I thought, well, that's better than what I started off trying to do. Like if I'm filming, for example, going down to a shopping trip or something like that, I try and add a bit of what do you call a bit of funniness into it, because I know that's what people want to see. I know some people, they don't really they're not here for that sort of thing. They're not here for a comedy sort of act sort of thing. They just want to see the everyday life of what I'm doing. But a lot of you guys, you do like to see what I'm doing and where I'm going and how I'm going about doing this, which is, yeah, it's really cool to see that you people are here for me and you're watching the videos, and I am. Thank you very much. Thank you. I do appreciate. I'm sorry I'm not that very good at reading names, but I do appreciate, because I've had a lot of people that have unsubscribed for some reason. I think we got down to 5,738, and we don't want to go down. We want to go up. So if you wouldn't mind subscribing to the channel, it does help us a hell of a lot, because I'm sure you guys, yeah, want to know more about me, how I started the YouTube channel, and we're going to get into that now. Okay. So let's all get comfy. Me as well. So I'm going to get comfy. You guys, please sit down and get comfy. This is going to be a long one. How I started the YouTube channel. New subscriber. Welcome if you are. I am now unsubscribed. Okay. Why are you unsubscribed? Don't you like the channel? Is that why you've unsubscribed? Or someone said they're unsubscribed. Fair enough. We can't help everyone. That's okay. Let me go back and have a look. Hang on, guys. I'll be back in a second. Okay. I don't know why you've unsubscribed, but hey, we'll get into it anyway. The reason why I started the Dream Team channel, am subscribed. Okay, thank you. Thank you if you are subscribed. Do appreciate it. Right, I'm not subscribed. Yeah, well, please do subscribe to the channel if you wouldn't mind, because it does help us out. How I started the Dream Team channel. I started on TikTok. It was more than now a year and a half. I had a support worker. Her name was Sophie, a very dear friend. There is a playlist of her videos if you do want to go and check it out. We were talking one day, yeah, just out, yeah, driving around. We're just talking, and she said to me, "What would you like to do?" And I said, "Well, I'd really like to sort of help people, do videos of how I live my everyday life and what happens, the dramas that happen to me, the fun things that happen to me, and all that. And I'd like to put it out and do videos." And I asked her, I said, "Well, what is the best way of me to do this sort of thing?" And I like you are cool. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. And yeah, I said, well, what's the best platform for me to be on? And we were talking about it, and she asked her best friend that she was flatmating with, and her best friend said, well, why don't you get Peter on TikTok? You know, and I didn't know nothing about social media when I first started doing all this. I didn't know Facebook. I didn't know any of that. Believe me, guys, I didn't. I was new to the game. I didn't know one end from the other. I didn't even know about doing live streams on TikTok. I didn't know anything about it. The first live I'd done with Sophie, I can remember that pretty good now. That was the most stressful time I've ever had to face, because I was on a live, and yeah, I'm looking like I am now, looking at the phone, and I said to Sophie, how many people, because we had about 500 followers at that time. I can't remember, and I said to her, who's going to be watching this? And she said, oh, people from all around the world. And yeah, I didn't. I said, well, how does this work? How does the live work? And she said to me, you just got to talk and just tell them every day what you're doing, and they'll ask you questions about what you're doing and how you get onto this and how you do this. And I don't know, from not being able to read that well, which I do struggle. My reading, as you lovely people know, I do struggle for my reading. I then said to Sophie, okay, how's this going to work? How are we going to do it? And I ended up first starting on her TikTok channel that she had. But then I didn't know that I had to get permission from the people that like to look after me, right? They, the NDIS people that look after me. Because I said I didn't want to do social media when I first met them, and by that time then I had changed my mind, right? So they bought the piece of paper up, I signed the piece of paper, and they said, right, Pete, go start the channel. So Sophie and I, we started our first video. This was on the old TikTok channel, not the new one not the one we got currently now. We did have another one before that. Again, that was trial and error to see how that would work. We weren't quite sure how that was going to work out, right? So at the end of the day, I'm sitting there, and we're thinking how we do videos, how we're going to do this, and all that. And none of us knew how we were going to do it, because it's new to us. We weren't exactly knowing what I'm going to say in the Dream Team, what videos were going to be about. Was it just going to be me talking, not doing anything? And Sophie and I had discussed that. Should we just do, what do you want to do at your channel? What do you want to do on the channel? And I said to her, well, I want to do not this talking. I want to do main everyday things, like what we're doing, when we go here, when we go shopping, and make them into like short little video sort of things. At that time, we used to do videos, and Sophie used to edit them and cut and paste stuff like that. And then I sat down and I had a talk to Sophie, and I said to Sophie, I've been thinking about something, and she said to me, well, please do let me know, what are you thinking about? And I said to her, why don't we do the videos raw on the TikTok channel and see how they go? And she said to me, at the end of the day, it's your channel. Let's see if we can get some views or what's going to happen with it. It could be a good thing, or it could be a bad thing. You don't know. So anyway, we did try, and I posted one video. I don't know what it was about. I think a video of me having a coconut up to my head and saying, "Look at this coconut. It's the big size of my head." And the video got over 1,000 views in 5 minutes, and in 2 days it got like 25,000 views on the old channel. And I said to something about Optus update. Yes, okay, I will do it. It said something about 25,000 views in 2 days, and I said to Sophie, well, this is really good. We should do something with this and try and make this work, sort of thing. So we were sitting there, and the video, and we kept on doing the videos that way, right? And it lasted for about 2 months. I was following a lot of people on TikTok, didn't know much about the social media scene back in that day. I didn't know how it was going to work, and I was following about 10,000 people. I was maxed out on the YouTube channel, on the TikTok channel, just following people, sort of thing. And, I didn't know what I was really doing. So anyway, I don't know what happened. I've done different videos, and they upset a few people anyway. And, that channel was shut down. So we opened up this TikTok channel that we got now. And that was going fine. There was no problem with that one. That was going fine. So anyway, I said to Sophie, I said, okay, this is going fine. Hang on. Sorry guys, got something in my tooth. Sorry, hang on. Salami. Anyway, I said to her, Sophie, I want to try and do a YouTube channel. She said to me, well, haven't you got enough already with the channel that we've got here? Why do you want to start another channel? And I said, well, look, because we've got so many people coming onto the Dream Team, because I had Sophie doing 2 days a week, 7 hours, right? Then I got extra to have 4 days a week. And I decided then there was more time, there was more to do bigger videos. So I sat down with all the support people one by one when they'd done their shifts, and I said to them, look, I'm thinking of starting a YouTube channel. What do you reckon about that? And they said, yeah, that's a good idea. If that's what you want to do, yeah, we'll be in it with you. We'll help you, no problem. I did say to them, they're going to be longer videos. There'll be 10, 15-minute videos. But I said to them, before I started the YouTube channel, I did say to them, none of my videos will be edited. I said, I'm going to film them the way they're going to be filmed, and we're going to just going to put them out. So anyway, we have a talk, and I got the ball rolling. I phoned up Harley. I said, look, I'm starting a YouTube channel. I'm putting myself out there. I'm going to show them what everyday's living is about, having ADHD, and how I do go about it. So we started off getting the name. This is how the Dream Team started. The Dream Team started for this channel. The TikTok channel was Dream Team. That was all, Dream Team, not the Dream Team. It was Dream Team. But YouTube needed a full name. So, we were all sitting down, and one by one would come up with the same idea. And people would say, I'll just read a few comments if I can. That is so excellent. Thank you, my friend. So anyway, people that were in my group, my support people, we sat down and we had a talk, and I said, well, what should we call the channel? Because we wanted a name in it with Dream Team in it. So we all came up with the name. Why don't we put the? But then the and Dream Team we had to put it in one word, the Dream Team. So instead of the Dream Team, it's the Dream Team. It's all in one word. We done it that way so then YouTube would recognize us on the YouTube platform, that we wouldn't be, we wouldn't, and we also had to go through the way too, so people knew that we weren't trying to pin someone else's name from their channel. So I had to go and get, the modification and, to make sure that I was a real person, starting my YouTube channel and stuff like that. And yeah, we done that. It was 24 hours it took them to say so my video would be recognised on the channel. This is how the channel started back in the day, a year ago nearly. And I only put a short video up just to see how it would do on the channel. I didn't think that it was gonna go anywhere or do anything. And one video just took out, and I know a lot of you guys are saying, well, we've heard the story before, Pete, why are you telling it over and over again? This is for the new subscribers that have subscribed to the channel, wondering what the channel is about and how I run it and what we do in the channel. This is what we do in the channel. We like to have a bit of fun, and I like to do my serious talks or my own sort of thing with you guys, because at the end of the day, you sort of only get one life, and if you don't share it with people that you do really love and trust, like you people have been there from me from when I started my channel, and you've helped me out a hell of a lot. And as I said, I've got all the love and respect for you guys. And having, what's her name here? Elise, that was pretty good. It was pretty good to have Elise. Elise, as you know, is a nurse. She does two jobs, works with disability people, and she's a nurse as well. And she's pretty cool to hang out with, and I really do enjoy hanging out with her and being part of getting to know her. We have been working together 2 months on and off, when she's here for her shifts, and she's been a really good person. If you want to see Elise's videos, they're all on my playlist. We did try to set one up for her, but I don't know what happened. I have to get maybe little Ruby to have a look into that. But yeah, with most of the people that have been working with me on the Dream Team, all the support people and all that, they have been fairly fun people to work with. I've had my ups and downs with support people, as you've known. People have come and gone for a number of reasons. Maybe they didn't work out in the Dream Team, or maybe they just had to do what they have to do, sort of thing. So I think that's how the Dream Team does go. People do leave us. We don't stay forever, because the girls do move on to different things in their life. They have different courses, because don't forget, some of the ladies are only young, like little Ruby, for example. She's only 21 years old. For the foreseeable future, she's going to be with us. She hasn't missed a shift. She's always been here for a shift, which is I'm very grateful for. If something like does come up, she always changes her days around, which is really good. She always gives me, little Ruby always gives me the support that I need, and I'm always grateful for her for that. She always comes to work. Little Ruby always comes to work with a smile. It doesn't matter, what drama's going on with her. She's always here with a smile. We'll always talk about her cat Storm. She always sort of knows how to make me, feel happy if I'm sad and stuff like that, which is really important too for a support worker to get on with their clients. Some support workers, they just think, oh well, yeah, it's just a job, you know. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, yeah, I spent time with him. Yeah, yeah. Next one can take over. But yeah, little Ruby, you know, she likes hanging out with me, and it's really cool to have her for a friend, you know, as well as a support worker. Um, I mean, there's been multiple times I said to little Ruby, for a joke, like I said to Elise on Friday, when she was here on Friday, I said to Elise, yeah, I'm going to go and see that at the new unit, there's a, you know, they put a new toilet, and I said to Elise for a joke, oh, I'm going to go and try the dunny out. And Elise turns around and says to me, oh, okay, better give people the warning then on the video that you are going in there. Because Elise knows I'm going to come out with some funny joke like that, and I guess too that's what makes the channel, because the channel was never meant to be like that, but the channel has this growing as, you know, as the thing has become bigger and bigger. The channel's become bigger and bigger, and there's, you know, on Facebook I've got like up to 1,000, nearly 700 followers over there, and me Instagram has nearly gone up to 850, something like that, and that's because I'm posting videos. TikTok, I think, is 5,529, 142,100 likes, which is really cool because people do appreciate the stuff I'm doing, and that's important to me at the end of the day, because, you know, as I keep saying, you know, without you guys, the channel would not exist. I mean, it's thanks to you watching and liking and subscribing, that you guys make the channel what it is, and I am so blessed to have you guys around with me, which is really, really cool to do the cool things that we do, and there's lots more cool things coming up, guys. There'll be different places, and we're doing different lives. Hopefully when I do get the dog, I'll bring you guys along with me and we'll film it. We'll probably do a live chat over it. All this new, I'm talking, and what's that? No, talk, I am a good talker. Yes, I got to admit, I am a bloody good talker. I'm someone that can talk underwater. So if you want me to talk underwater, that would be no problem, because I probably could. Don't know if I don't know if I'd still be around. It'd probably drown me talking underwater. You get it? But yeah, I do try and do the best I can for you guys, because a lot of people on my channel, and they do enjoy the Sunday lives. They do enjoy a bit of laughter and a bit of banter and a bit of me being me and mucking around and stuff like that, which is always cool to have a bit of a muck around and a bit of a, you know, a bit of me doing me, you do you, sort of thing. It's always been part of the channel for me to do that sort of thing, and yeah, I do very much appreciate it. Because yeah, without you guys, as I said, the channel would be very, very, what do you call, very, very hard. I'm just listening to what they're saying downstairs. See, this is part of the channel too. We listen to what people say downstairs. There we go. No, so just listen. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on downstairs as well. The new unit will be a lot harder to do the lives in, because my bedroom's there and the lounge room is out there. So that's going to be a bit more hard to do the lives and stuff like that. But we will get it done one way or another. A lot of, as I said, in retirement, because there's so many rules and regulations there. About, you know, bringing pets in and that, you've got to ask permission, and it's really, to me, it reminds me of a concentration camp, you know, sort of thing, that you got to ask permission for this. You got to, I mean, what, you got to ask permission, I suppose, to do a fart, have you? I mean, that will be the next thing they bring out. I don't know. Some people, you know, at retirement villages, they make rules. You know, and a lot of people said to me, because it's been, Ruby said on the live on Thursday, because with the video I was doing, driving video, Ruby said to me, "You went very, very red when you saw that jewelry." I said, "I don't know." I asked her for a pet form, and she was trying to, put me off of it. I want to get the form done so I can bring me pet in, and it was like she was trying to you know, wait for you to get in here, but I want to get the form in so I can give it to you when I'm here, so then you can have your meeting, get that out the way, so then I can move on with what I've got to do. Sometimes I know it's no, people are saying, well, don't upset a manager, it's no good to upset a manager. Sometimes in life, when you want to get something done, you've got to do it that way, because else you'll never get it done. Half of me just wants to adopt me pet, bring it in, and job's done. And say, well, look, I wasn't quite sure what I'm getting. It is now here. Have a look at it, take a photo, job's done. Because, at the end of the day, they really can't kick you out. They really can't kick you out, because at the end of the day, you could go and see your solicitor and say, well, look, they're being proper pains in the backside. It's the Asmore retirement village there. It is run like a concentration camp. The domain there, it's run like a concentration camp. You've got to go through this, you've got to go through that, and that's for someone like me with ADHD. I find it very frustrating and very highly strung. I mean, I'm not a person that likes to sort of wait for things, if you know what I mean. I like to have a plan, and that's the way I go with the plan, instead of waiting and getting myself stressed out and stuff like that. At the end of the day, that's the way I work. I know a lot of people are going to say, "Hey Peter, why are you doing that? Why are you doing this? Why don't you wait?" I just want to get it out of the way, because I know it's going to take a couple of months to get a dog and stuff like that, put in adoption, or a couple of weeks. And I want to get their permission first, so then I'm all right. I've done nothing wrong. I've done everything by the book. Go ahead, Pete. Go get it. Job's a good one. So that's why for me, it is a bit frustrating, because my mother had a form. She already filled it out. Because it had the photo of Cindy, she ripped it up, and she ripped the form up as well. So, and there was that as well. I mean, sometimes my mother too, she doesn't think. We could have used that same form, but now we've got to go through it all again. And it can be a pain in the backside when you've got to go through it all again, because one person ripped the bloody form up. But hey, what's the old saying? Life was not meant to be easy. In my world, life is never easy for me. There's always a hurdle that you've got to face, that you've got to jump over. And sometimes I feel every day that I am jumping over hurdles, but sort of nothing is going my way, sort of thing. It's like the song, "Nothing's going my way." And that's what I feel like sometimes, that sometimes things don't go your way. You do try the best you can, but sometimes, in life you just stuff up, which is true. No one is here for a long time. We're all here for borrowed time. That's the way I work it out. As most people know, and I've enjoyed doing the lives in this unit over the past nearly a year. I've really enjoyed them, having you guys along with me, and starting off with 50 subscribers and seeing my channel grow where it is. And I've enjoyed doing the wine time with Pete and stuff like that. I've enjoyed every minute of that sort of thing, and it's something I guess I'll never ever forget, is doing those sort of things, the wine time, the lives and stuff like that. It will always be something special, that I've always done with you guys, is doing what I'm doing now, the lives and stuff like that. It's touched a lot of people over the past year that I've done. I've had people come, and I've had people go, as you know. I've had support people that have come and support people that have gone, and you guys have seen all of the changes and what's been going on. And I am like a bit like the Sunday Herald. I do like to broadcast things. I'm not going to deny that. I do like to share with people what's going on, and I'm always putting myself out there. sometimes I always put my foot. Sometimes I get my foot stuck in my mouth, and this is no secret. It does happen often to me because sometimes, you know, with ADHD, your brain goes without thinking. You just say something without thinking, not realizing, you know, hey, you know, I shouldn't have said that. I sort of held back on that, but at the end of the day, none of us are perfect. We've all got faults. I mean, you show me a perfect person in the world, and I will gladly go up and shake his hand. But I don't think there anyone is. Anyway, guys, I've got to go. Thank you so much for listening to me rave on. And I'll see you tomorrow in another live. Hope you enjoy.